Hello. So let's continue with Django. So let's talk about the administration a little. First, let me run my website. So Python manage.py and then run server. Something is wrong. It's Python. All right. Okay, so my server is running. Let's see how it looks like. Something is wrong. Okay. First thing is, if you look here in the URLs.py, I have this admin and hello with the parameter. So let's see what happens when we go to the admin. So we can come here and maybe take a new tab and localhost 8000. So here, if we go to the admin/admin, so we have an administration panel, but we cannot access it because we haven't defined any username for this administration panel. So let's go back to Python. I can open a new, if I want to let the website running, I can open a new terminal window here, and I can create a admin user. So Python manage.py create super user. So this is a user that is an admin. I have all kind of rights on the website. So it asks me to write a username. I'm gonna put admin, email address, I can leave it empty, password admin, and password again also admin. They say it's like too easy. I would say, do you want it? I would say yes, I want it. It's just for demonstration purpose. If you create your own real website, you should put a more difficult password, that's for sure. So here we go, very nice. And now we can so we have created this user. Now let's go and see what happens in the website. So here I can log in with admin and admin as the password, and here we are. Now we are inside the admin installation panel, so I can add new users and I can do things. But what I want to show you now is we can add our models to this administration panel. So the models, how do we do that? We will go to one second. So something is happening here. So I will go to this file here, admin.py, and here I would add. So first thing to do is to say from .models. So from the folder where we are, like from the file models, import. So we want to import the genre model and the movie model. So they are here in models.py. So we have genre and movie. So we have imported them, and now we want to add those to the admin. So it's easy, just like say admin.site.register, and then we register both of them. So we'll register genre, and then we will also do the same thing with the .site.register. I'm sorry. Come on, movie. Okay. So now we have added these two. So if I go back here and look at the admin panel, I do this. Okay, you see now we have in the app viewer we have these two models, so genre and movie. If we click on genre, we have already here genre object 1 and object 2. So it's those two genres we have defined before. So why don't we go and make this look a little better? So I would come back to the models and I would define here the string representation. So it's the method called def __, which is like dender because it's the double underscore, so we call it dender, str __, and then the parameter is self, of course. So define, I would say return self.name. So now if I look at this, come back here and I will reload this page. So now it gives me like the name of the genres, horror and thriller. So let's go ahead and add a new one, I don't know, action for example, and there you go. So we have action also. So now I can come here and do the same thing with movie, so that it would represent it as a def underscore again, the under str. So return same thing, self dot title. Okay, this is good. And if I come back here and to the movies, it's still empty, but we can add a movie. So let's say Die Hard, genre is action, rating, and I will give it a 6. Released, I don't know, I don't remember when it was released. Let's say in I have no idea, 1995. So description, we don't have to fill this. I think we don't have to. Oh, actually we do have to fill it. So let's write, I don't know, a movie about an airport. I think it happened in an airport. So, alright, so now we have a movie. We can add another one. So let's say, I don't know, some scary movie, Fright Night. Fright Night, it's a movie about vampires, so it's a horror, I think. Yeah, it's let's give it another 5. Released, that was like quite old, so I would say 1986. So here we can put some other dates, so the 21st maybe of March, I'm not sure which date it was. It was released. In the description it's a movie about vampires. Alright, all good. So now we have these two movies here. So this is like the how you can interact with the models from the admin. So we are adding like models in our admin page, and we are automatically adding them to the database thanks to our ORM. So let's go a little more, see some more stuff here, and then we can do like some tricks. So here I can say dump data, which is let's see what dump data does. So Python, if you want your database, you want to dump it in a JSON file. So whatever you have saved in the database so far, you want to have it in a JSON file. So you just do Python manage.py dump data, and then viewer. So I want to dump the data of the viewer, the viewer app output. So this is the output file I want to put. Let's put here like the same example as from fixture.json. So I will get this file here, fixture.json. So it's created. Let's just, oh, it's here. So let's reload command, and this is your how the file looks like. I wish I could make it look a little better. Code language. Okay, I don't have the, doesn't show the language. But maybe this file could look a little better in some other. Okay, let's see. Show Explorer. Let's try to open it in Chrome or something. Let's see how it will look like. Yeah, I know it will look a little in at least in Firefox. It has a good like representation of the JSON files. So there you go. So here is our JSON file, and then so the raw data looks like this. If you do a pretty print, so it looks like this. So we have model in viewer.genre. It's like the feed. So it's just like a representation of our database in this method like this. So this can be handy because you can later load this data. So there is a command called Python Python manage.py and then there is load data like this, load data, and you just like can run that command fixtures.json. so if I do this, it will load it. So that's what happened. So for example, let's do a little example here. So let's take the movie Die Hard, for example. I gave it a rating of 6 here. I can come from the JSON and change it to rating of 2, and then I can save it. Now if we load this in the database, it will become like 2. So let's look at Die Hard here. So the rating is 6. So if I load this file, it will become 2. Let's try. Okay, here, let's go. There you go. So the rating has become 2. So I changed it like just from the JSON file. So this is good in case sometimes you're developing and you have a database in a certain like stage. You can save it in time, and then later if you want to take back your database to the same place where it was, you use this load data and dump data commands. So what's more, we have some, so we can play a little with the filters. So Python manage.py shell, and then here inside the shell I would say from viewer dot models import movie and import movie and genre. So we're gonna import both of them, and then here I would say show me movie dot objects dot filter, and show me the movies that have what was the one in the models that have no, let's do something first. So we will start with get. So let's say action genre. So we want to get one genre equals genre command genre dot objects dot command dot get. So get one, and the name is equal to action. Okay, so now we will have one. Let's see if this is working or not. Action genre. So action genre is the genre action. Very good. So now I would say movie dot objects dot filter, and then give me the place like the movies that have the genre, which is the action genre. So since it's like a foreign key, you give this object here, the action genre, as a argument to your filter function. So action genre, that's it. So it finds a query set with one movie in the query set, which is Die Hard, because only we have one movie. So we can play a little more with this. So give me movies, let's say movies to the filter, and then we can say rating, how is it, like superior, then 6. I'm not sure if this is gonna work. Yeah, it's not. Oh, did I put something wrong? So name, rating is not defined. Let me check. It should be like greater than, maybe. Let's see. Not sure. Okay, I will have to Google it, but okay, let's see. Quickly, so and Google here together. So Django filter, so models filter greater than. So how do they do it? So how to do a less or equal. Okay, that's good. And the answer is, yep, you have to use like that. So greater than. Okay, so it's gonna be here. So we'll say so filter rating. Okay, so you would put rating and then underscore greater than equals 6. Let's see how it looks. Oh, something is wrong. It's like 2. Yeah, it's 2, not 1. Sorry. So it's dunder, not underscore. So now we're talking. So we have an empty query set because all the movies we have put, they have like a score of 6 or less. So if I was to put greater than or equal, it would give me 1 movie. Yeah. It's still empty because I have all the movies. So let's see, greater than 1 maybe. Yeah. So we found both movies because they have a rating that is more than 1. So greater than or equal than 3. Yeah. There is only this Fright Night movie that has a rating greater or equal than 3. So that was an example, and yeah, let's do some more. And so you can have this filter, so you can like even go a little more creative. So it's like out of these filters, I would say it's good to just so title. You can do title contains like this, and then you can put a string here, let's say night, or just like night like this. So and then it will give you this movie like Fright Night because the title contains the word night. And like there is a whole lot of them. I think we can find them in there is also exists. So you can put like this filter here, and then you click, you add this exists, which what it does, it checks if there is like if your like query will find anything at all. And then you can have the count. So count, it tells you how many like elements your query will return. In this case it will be 1 because we only have 1 movie. So if we took that this one here, it will give me 2. So count. Yeah, there are 2 movies that have a rating greater than or equal to 1. So what more? So order by. You can also have like this order by. So I would say here. So give me the movies, and then order by. So if I do it like that, if I do it like that, it gives me like Die Hard, then Fright Night. But if I do an order by, so we released the year of release, like this, released, because I have this released like field here, so or attribute to this model. So it now it gives them like ascending with like the year of release. So now it gives me Fright Night first because I have put like this one in 1986 and this one in 1995. So now it shows me like the order by like the date. And you can have like a little more stuff to do. So let's create a new genre. I already like showed you this, so you can create a genre like this, genre.objects.create, and then let's say name comedy. I'm just like taking the examples from the course. So we have created a new genre now, and then if you can do like genre to check .objects all, so it will show you all 3 of them with the comedy that we just made. And you can also have there's also an update, so we can like select an element and update it. So let's say movie.objects. You remember that one we did before? So where was it? This one. Yep. So this one gave me this movie like Fright Night. So I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna change the year. Okay. So just like I'm gonna come here, or I'm gonna change like the rating. So the same query, and then I put like an update. So I update every element of that query, and then I would I'm gonna be very generous, and I'm gonna say the rating equals 10. So I'm gonna put it to 10. So let's see what happens. So there we go. Let's see if the rating of this movie has become 10 or not. So what movie was it? Fright Night. So it has become 10. So very good. And then you can also delete, so we can delete a movie if we want. So I'm gonna just delete this Die Hard now. So, or I can delete it, this movie, Fright Night. So here, when you have like the query, it can give you one or many as elements. In this case, give me only one element, but I can delete it. So delete, and now it has been removed. So if I come here back to and check, so there is only one movie left, which is Die Hard. So the other movie has been deleted. These filters, you can all check on them in the Django, model filter Django. I think in documentation you have all of possible filters. Yes, so here you go. I think this is the one. Create an object. So you have save. I hope I will find retrieve an object. So construct a query set, and then so this is retrieving all objects. And these are the filters. So now here it shows with the filter. So you can also chain filters. So you can put a filter and then add another filter, and yeah. So just like a way of doing your queries to get like your elements from the database. So this is the idea. Let's do one last thing. Let's go back to our code here, and then I would say let me exit from here. So let's see how our files look like. So Git Status. So we have added some stuff, but we did not save anything in yet. So I would say git add -- all. So everything now is added, is ready to be committed. So let's get status again. So it tells you, okay, these changes are like ready to be committed, and then I'm gonna commit. So git commit -m, which means message, and then the message would be added models. Okay, movie and genre. Okay, and there you go. So I have like already committed. So now I can send my version to GitHub, so the internet. So now it's only committed in my local repository. So let's send this to GitHub. So git push, and there you go. So okay. So it has been pushed. Everything is looking good. So let's go and see how it looks in GitHub. I'm gonna have to log into GitHub. Okay. GitHub.com. Let me show you. So sign in. Come on. Okay, they sent me some verification code. Come on, don't have time to waste here. Okay, where is it? Okay, verification code. Okay, let's go to our tutorial. So here is our GitHub, and now it says that we added the models. So you can see some files have changed, added models, movie and genre. So interesting. And in the viewer, you see our models file. It looks like we have added stuff to it. So let's go back here and put a tag. So tag, and I'm gonna put a new tag. How do I do that? So view all tags. Okay, no. Back to the code. Okay, one tag. Come on. I wanna add a new tag. Alright, I don't find it. So tags. Okay, maybe I can add a tag here. No. Go to file. Okay, I will worry about this tag issue later, but let me stop this recording now. It's already a long video.